Hello everyone, and welcome to Season 9 of Roll for Distraction, Graveyard Shift, a Triangle Agency actual play. My name is Alex, and besides GMing this season, I'm the editor and producer of our show, so I just have a few things to say at the top before we get started. I promise our normal episode intros aren't this long, it's just sort of the way of things when we start a new season. If you've been with us before, welcome back, thanks for sticking around. If you're new here, thanks for clicking. This is a show where each season of 10 or so episodes, we try out a TTRPG we haven't played before, and have some fun and tell some jokes along the way. New episodes come out every 2 weeks on Mondays at 9 a.m. EST, and if you're looking for some content in between episodes of the season, you can find all our previous series right here on this channel, where you can listen to us play Cyberpunk Red, Lancer, Monster of the Week, Salvage Union, Honor and Intrigue, and Mothership. And if you're listening from the distant future, of course, then be sure to also check out whatever the heck the next game we're playing is. Make sure you're subscribed and following so you can catch future episodes of this show, our developer showcase one-shots, and updates about the Cyberpunk TTRPG I'm working on, Bite the Hand, which is currently in a free public beta and is crowdfunding soon on BackerKit. Links in the description. If you're feeling generous, consider becoming a YouTube member. It's the best way to support us, and you also get access to new episodes of this show 24 hours early, both in video and audio form. It used to be a join button below the video, now it's a little plus sign next to the subscribe. They keep changing it, you'll find it. We also have a community Discord server where you can get announcements about new videos, chat about the show, and look for other players for your own TTRPG campaigns. Link for that in the description as well. Quick little content warning, Triangle Agency does contain some horror elements, though it's often presented in a surreal and sometimes comedic way. There will be some descriptions of blood and corpses and typical horror genre stuff, but no visuals, just descriptions and nothing super intense. And last, a quick shout out to Caleb Hewitt, the lead designer of Triangle Agency, for chatting with me a little bit to help me prepare to run this very strange game, which is a compliment. All right, I know that was a lot. Thanks for your patience. Now we'll actually begin the show.
Hello, everybody.
We're back.
Hi.
We're here. It's Season 9. It's Triangle Agency. We're playing a game. So, Triangle Agency is a game about working for a company as field agents, tasked with tracking down strange and dangerous anomalies, all while balancing your personal life, your office responsibilities, and the anomaly contained within you. So, monologue. Our story takes place in West Howard Township, a quiet suburban town which is somewhere in America, probably. The local branch of the Triangle Agency has 5 new hires starting today, that's you guys. Or tonight, more accurately, as you'll be making up the new night shift field team. So 5 professionally dressed and slightly nervous-looking people enter a sterile corporate conference room. The muffled sounds of a normal office leak through the walls. Keyboards, squeaky chairs, phones ringing, and distant snippets of conversation blend into the white noise hum of the fluorescent lighting. One wall is fully a window, but the glass is frosted and the people walking through the hall are just blurry silhouettes. On the opposite wall, a projector displays the Triangle Agency's logo, followed by the words, "One moment, please." Just after the last of you closes the door and gets into the room, but before anyone has a chance to speak, the projector automatically plays a video.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna play it for you guys now, and then I'll cut it in.
Congratulations! You have encountered an anomaly and been survived to work at the Triangle Agency. Because the anomaly now exists in a semi-stable
What
state
the fuck
inside
is
you,
that?
you are what we call a resident. Residents can channel the abilities of their anomalies to help keep the world safe from rogue anomalies. The Triangle Agency is here to help residents in their jobs as field agents. That's you. You're a brand new field agent. Your general manager, who you will meet after this video, will guide you through your duties and answer most of your questions. You may be asking, what exactly is an anomaly? When a particular thought gets powerful enough, it solidifies as a single-minded creature of significant but very specific power. Too many innocent citizens have lost their lives to the unfortunate actions of these anomalies, and it's the field agent's job to save them. In the best-case scenario, field agents will capture the anomaly in their perfectly normal briefcases and return it to the vault for study. In some unfortunate but still acceptable cases, field agents may be forced to neutralize an anomaly with their ripple gun. Sometimes, anomalies escape. All for now, remember to do your best to tie up loudmouths and reduce the amount of chaos in the world to keep your neighbors safe and happy.
Is you the VO for that?
What?
Yeah.
Who's
Was
that?
you
Who's
VOing?
Alex? I'm no one. I'm everyone. I'm not the announcer. Anyway. So, after the video, the projector displays a graphic of an ice cube with a crack in it, underlined by text reading, "Please introduce yourselves to each other. Your general manager will be with you in a moment."
I get an icebreaker.
Yes, very good. So, you guys are going to introduce yourselves now. We're going to do this basically, first say who you are as a real person, and then in character, introduce yourself to the other people in the room. So Alex, we'll go alphabetically. You can go first. You say, "Hi, I'm Alex. My character looks like," insert what they look like. And when she enters, she says, and what you're going to do is you're just going to share like what your character would share in character. Some of you have strange secret things going on that you wouldn't talk about. We'll get to them when we get to them for the audience. But for now, just what, public knowledge that you would tell other coworkers.
Okay.
And then, Alex, go ahead.
All right. Hey guys, I'm Girl Alex. My character for this campaign is Sadie. She is just barely 20, still a little baby. She is a
old baby.
barista. Yeah. Compared to us, she's a little baby. Hey guys, I'm Sadie. I work as one of the baristas down in the lower part of the building. I don't know if you've maybe seen me on TikTok. I've got a really cool coffee channel. I make all of the Starbucks and Dunkin' drinks at home, so people can save money.
Very good, very good. And Brian, your turn.
It's Brian. Guess who I'm playing as? His name is Mac. Marcus Ocampus. Mac for short. Because Mac is who I am and I am Mac.
Brian, if you don't
Alright.
name your firstborn child Mac.
I'm
At this point.
If it's a girl, it better be Mackenzie.
Mackenzie or something, yeah. Hey, my name is Mac. You can call me Mac. I work in finance. Oh, I look like Wilson Fisk, by the way. I work in finance, and that's all you need to know.
I work in finance.
I worked in finance. The city. Yeah, I was about to ask, how wide is your character?
More like the live action Wilson Fisk.
Damn it, not
Slim
Into the
Dick.
Spider-Verse?
Not into the
Can't put it.
Spider-Verse, no.
Yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio, normal human man.
Yeah.
Colin, your turn. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. Hi, I'm Colin. I will be playing Paul Bearer. He's kind
That's his
of
name.
hunched back, pretty pale skinned, wearing, well, essentially an Undertaker's outfit. So heavy trench coat.
Right now in the office, you're all dressed like business professional. That's like part of the game, sort of.
Do you look like the actual Undertaker from wrestling?
He's dressed up like the Undertaker. He is in poor physical condition, unlike
Okay.
the Undertaker.
And he says,
Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you. My name is Paul.
okay. We gotta maintain this out of breath voice.
I am 90 years old.
Gerard.
Oh no. Hi. I'm Gerard, returning once again. My character's name is Bartholomew Idaho, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't remember if I wrote anything down for his character's backstory.
You did. It's if you click on me in the Google sheet. It'll
Wait,
get
what?
you there. It's in the
click
Google
on who?
sheet, lower right.
Ah, here we go. Is it known what our anomalies are? Like, did we discuss
You know
that
what yours
at
is,
all?
but you haven't said
Should
it
I
out
say
loud.
it? Should I say it to
Probably
the people?
not.
Because that's my only thing.
You'll talk about it when we get there. When it makes sense to talk about it. You do all know that you're all resonants, but like this is also like you've never told anyone about this before, kind of thing. So
The thing is that this pertains to my anomaly, though. So would I say that?
would you?
Probably not.
Okay, then don't say it.
In character now, I go, hi guys, my name's Bartholomew, and I was recently unemployed, and that's it.
All right, that's it. And John is next.
Hi, I'm John. My character's name is Marcellus Wesley. They're about 6'2", average build. They look a little tired, maybe in their mid-40s. They don't really have much to say to anyone right now. This is just a new job for them. They look more annoyed than anything, and they sit back down.
So yeah, after you all introduce yourselves to each other, as advertised, your general manager arrives. This is a businessman, probably in his early 40s by the look of him. Very put together, very buttoned up, good posture, all that. Very professional looking guy, unlike this strange group you've described. And he walks in, he's got like an earpiece, like one of those little Bluetooth earpieces. Gestures toward the table in the room, says, "Please, everyone, have a seat."
Why don't you take a seat? Take a seat right over there.
So he says,
He's Chris Hansen.
welcome to the night shift. I appreciate you all coming at this strange hour that will become your normal new hour. My name is Mr. Red, that's with 2 Ds. And I'll be your general manager for the night shift.
Does he have a red tie?
Yeah.
Okay. Very important.
Yep.
What color are his eyes?
So red.
No.
Pale orange.
We'll just go with brown.
He has Sith eyes.
No, he's a normal looking fella. He says, "Well, I'm sure you have lots of questions. I'm here to assure you that most of your days will not be big to-do field days. Most of your days will be normal days here in the office. We just, we thought it was good as this branch expands to have some folks on the night shift. The day shift was starting to get a little stretched thin. So that's why we've brought you folks in. Before we get too into things, any questions off the bat for me?"
Yes. So in that little slideshow, it showed like a little death icon. What's that about?
Death icon. I'm not sure what do you mean icon?
I don't know. It just showed like a death symbol and like a little flow chart or something.
Well, it's a dangerous job we have here. Somebody's got to protect the world from these anomalies. You all, being residents yourself, are aware of some of the dangers that we can encounter. It's been a long time since anyone's died. I don't think it's ever happened at this branch, actually. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
But didn't you say this branch is relatively new?
The branch isn't that new, but the night shift is. It's getting a little busier.
Okay.
Down to brass tacks, what do you actually call us here for? I want to know what you need me for.
If there's no other questions, I think we'll just do a little office tour. Show you around all your desks. Hopefully it'll be an uneventful night, and hopefully every night will be an uneventful night. But and we'll just do a little office tour.
Okay.
And then cut to montage of you all walking around this big minimalist cubicle jungle, right? Where it's just this big labyrinth.
Brutalist office building.
Yeah, a lot of white, occasionally accented with red. That seems to be the theme. A lot of little triangle-shaped decorations. The lamps are triangular. The tops of the pens have triangles on them. That sort of thing.
Cool.
They're big on their branding. Again, unless anyone interrupts me with another question or anything, I'll continue to the plot. But
quick question: what is our pay? How are we paid? Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
well, the primary benefit of being a field agent is that you are provided with all the resources of the agency. First and foremost, stability in your physical person. Without that, you wouldn't be around much longer. There's some other benefits. I'll get you the paperwork on it later. Life insurance, all that sort of thing. I don't have it all in front of me, but yeah.
That sounds very vague.
I find your answer vague and unconvincing.
And then an alarm goes off.
Oh, good. What was that about being a quiet night?
A subtle alarm, not like a super big loud blare. And you look over you notice periodically around, like above the doorways and stuff around the walls.
It's just the Taco Bell thing on repeat.
Dong. They have a series of lights. It's 5 lights in a row, and only the first light is lit up, indicating that it's sort of a low-level alert. A category 1, right?
A 1 alarm fire.
Yeah. And then, Mr. Red perks up and says, well, good news and bad news. Bad news, not going to be an uneventful night. Good news, this is a great training opportunity for you all. A nice, easy task to start with. Why don't you follow me back into the conference room again?
Okay.
And along the way to the conference room, like clockwork almost, several of the assistants and paperwork people around the office hand Mr. Red different file folders as he's walking without missing a beat. And you get back to the conference room, and he sets them down, flips through them quickly, distributes packets to you guys, and he says, okay, so, good news, this is a great first job for you guys. We've got a very early detection. What?
What?
Very early detection here. So it looks like this anomaly is just now forming, just minutes ago. Tougher news, it looks like there is an ambulance on the way to the location. No police though, so it should be pretty easy thing to do. So, quick briefing, and he's like speed reading through this, trying to get it all to you. So it looks like this is happening at Falcone's Deli, over on the east side of town.
Oh, I love Falcone's.
Okay.
And no relation to the Batmans. It's just the first Italian last name I thought of. Not counting any of the ones in my family. So like you said, it's a weak ping. So it should be a pretty easy open and shut case. And then speaking of open and shut cases, he pulls out 2 items and hands them to you guys. Well, I'll ask you who wants to carry them. You can each hold on to one of them, but you'll be sticking together for the most part, but just for the sake of flavor. If you guys go to page 27 of the rulebook, I lied. Where is it? 21. Page 21.
21.
And he hands you the 2 items that you saw in that slideshow, the normal briefcase and the ripple gun. The normal briefcase is, as described, a classic normal briefcase. And the ripple gun is sort of this 1950s classic sci-fi pistol.
Boom!
With like the antenna on the front, Marvin Martian-ass pistol.
Ah.
We got D.B. Cooper's briefcase and the ray gun from Nazi zombies.
Something like that. And then Mr. Red explains them to you. He says, so this is your briefcase. This is the best way to get an anomaly into us, but it's a little challenging sometimes. So you can't just usually walk up to an anomaly and open a briefcase and slam it on it like Pac-Man. That's usually not going to work. What you're going to have to do is either physically damage the anomaly, which is quite difficult. You could attempt to confuse it, get it all out of sorts and misdirected. Or you could attempt to satiate it or satisfy it in some way, so that it calms down. And then it's quite easy to capture. You just open it and it happens. Very convenient.
Sounds like a Fantastic Beasts.
Kind of a Ghostbuster situation. You have to calm, kind of like a ghost. You have to calm them, right? We'll get to it when we get to it. And then alternatively, if you're finding that too difficult, with just no shame in that on your first mission, this is what we call the ripple gun. Just point and pull the trigger. It's that simple. You just have to, make sure you have a clear shot as you would with any firearm. And, we prefer you bring in the anomalies for study and cataloging, but first and foremost, the goal is to keep the public safe. So if it comes to it, nothing wrong with doing it this way. Do your best not to discharge this at anything other than an anomaly. You will receive some demerits for that. We very much discourage that.
All right, don't shoot civilians. Got it.
Or
So what
anything
exactly
really.
does
other
the
than
ripple
anomaly.
gun fire? Like, is it a beam or is it a
ripples?
bullet?
You know, I that's not really my department. I don't quite know all the science behind it. But it works. It works.
I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, someone hold the gun, someone hold the briefcase. Sounds like
Oh,
Mac wants the gun.
there's only one of each.
There's one of
I'll
each.
get
You
the
share them
briefcase.
as a team. You're going to be traveling together. Alex, you want the briefcase? Go ahead. Sadie can have
Sure.
the briefcase.
Where do
Might
put
pass it to one of you, but I'll
If you want to
carry
just
it.
note it anywhere on your character sheet, go ahead. There's like a
Share
notes
notes.
thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, you're holding it for this mission. You can trade it around, whatever.
Oh, it's just for the one mission.
Yeah, I mean it's an item. It's not attached to your hand. You are going to be going on lots of missions. If you guys want to take turns with the gun and the briefcase, you can. Okay, so and then one last thing from Mr. A says the other thing for you to be concerned about is loose ends.
Oh,
We can't really have, shall we say, mass panic about anomalies getting out there in the public. You folks are all aware of them. Everyone here at the company is aware of them. But, you know, we're here to preserve the peace and keep things nice and safe. So, need to know knowledge. So, if anyone is going to leave the scene or if you're going to leave the scene and anyone is left over, knowing about an anomaly but not having an explanation, that's bad. There's a few ways to deal with that. First, you can try to convince them that it is totally normal, or at least not an anomaly. You could convince someone it was an act of God somehow, and they're the type of person to believe in that. Great. Any
Nothing to
sort of
see
other
here.
explanation that you can convince people of, fantastic. And of course, try not to reveal your own associations with the company. Come up with some sort of cover story when you get there.
Okay, so we don't have like a Men in Black neuralizer.
You don't have a
Yeah.
Men in Black neuralizer. You have to
Damn.
convince people. There are abilities. Some of your abilities may facilitate neuralizer adjacent effects. You guys can read into those.
Okay.
I will say, there's the obvious way of making sure people don't talk about things. That also creates loose ends. Let's not jump right to killing people. Okay.
Because of the implication.
Because one dead person may not be a loose end, but the 4 people who live in their house, that's sort of a loose end. Let's not do that.
We will not be
Let's-
painting any walls.
We will keep
Understood.
the homicides
Avoid it.
to a
Avoid it.
respectable minimum.
Yeah. Worth noting as well that none of you have mundane weaponry either. You can conceivably kill things with some of your abilities. Gerard, you have the gun category anomaly, so you have a
Shh!
kill things
Spoilers!
ability, but avoiding that, right?
Spoilers.
And I'll do my best as GM to warn you if you're about to create a loose end or if you're forgetting.
Hey,
a
what's
loose
your
end.
anomaly? Oh, it's this gun that I found.
Did anyone read what Colin just put in?
yeah, he's going to throw up. I don't
Okay,
know how much
well
we're gonna.
we'll wait for a moment.
He's pregnant ant.
Okay, I think that is all the basics for the briefing. I'll be on the you can call me or text me if anything comes up, but
If you want to reach you.
time is of the essence. Real quick before you go, any last minute questions?
Is it normal to be scared?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a fucking baby. I don't know why I'm being
I
so
am a
aggro.
baby.
I don't know why I'm being so aggro.
So, with that done, with the briefing done, you all head out to a company car, a van,
What kind of car? It's an Escalade.
Nondescript white van.
nondescript white van.
No.
You know what? For the sake of keeping the theme, a nondescript red van.
Okay.
Candy van. Free candy van.
And you drive
It says Julio's Plumbing on the
across
side.
town. It's a short drive, and do you have any conversation along the way, just for the sake of?
Don't Stop Believing is on the radio. We are all singing along.
Bartholomew is playing Pokemon Heart Gold on his Nintendo DS that he has had on him this whole time.
Okay.
So,
For no reason.
Is Bartholomew mimicking what Gerard is also doing in real life right now?
You can't prove that.
You're right. I can't prove it, but I can
but
probably.
I don't think you are.
Guess
but...
that I'm correct.
All right. Well, if no one has anything to say, then a few moments later, it's not a long drive. You get to the deli and park across the street. I will first describe the scene across the street, and then you guys can act. So.
We can act.
Typical suburban street. It's sort of that like kind of street where like there's a few businesses, but it's mostly houses. That kind of street, right?
A walkable neighborhood.
Yeah, kind of. And it's small neighborhood deli. Sort of like the top half of it is like apartments or a house, right? Big sign, Falcone's Deli, and the lights. Yeah, it's nighttime. It's the night shift. It's the beginning of the night shift, so it's probably like 9 o'clock. And it looks like they've closed for the day. The sign is flipped around to close. The lights are like halfway off. And you can't really make out the inside with the glare of the streetlights and everything, but you can tell that there are 2 people inside walking back and forth, looking somewhat distressed, moving rushed. And just a moment after you pull up, an ambulance pulls up.
That's true.
There are 4 people in the ambulance, a driver, and then the 3 medics get out, and the 2 people from the deli come out the front. It's two gentlemen, possibly related by the look of them, maybe a father and son, an older guy and a younger guy. And the younger one is holding the palm of his hand real tight, and he's got a bunch of blood on his arm, kind of dripping down from his palm, presumably.
Oh, that's fun.
And they seem confused, and the paramedics, begin tending to him. So there's your loose ends right there. There are 6 people here, 3 EMTs, 2 deli employees. There's 6 potential loose ends and an anomaly inside the deli.
Okay.
How would you like to approach this?
I don't think you math very well.
6 people.
You
4
said,
EMTs.
No, you said 3 EMTs.
No, he said 4.
Oh, well, 3 EMTs and a
I
driver.
heard 4.
Whatever you want to call it. It's 4
you said
people
4
in the ambulance.
people in the ambulance. I did not hear
Yeah.
the 3 EMTs part, but you said 4 people in the ambulance. As much as I hate defending Alex, I'll do it when he
Get the ripple gun ready.
Okay, well.
No. Let's just walk in through the front door and say,
Did we get badges? Do we have like special badges?
You do not have badges. You are not a government agency.
Badges?
No,
We
we're
don't
being
need
pulled up
no
in a plumber's
stinking
van.
badges.
we
It's
pulled up
okay.
in a plumber's van.
I'm a limo driver.
Hey,
So,
we got a call about some plumbing situation. Mind if we have a look?
That's what you're going with?
I don't think we should go with that.
I
think it's a bad
it's
idea.
too
We're
late.
driving
it's
up
been
in a
said.
plumbing van.
Did it actually say Julio's Plumbing on the side? I thought it was a joke.
One of you said that.
I
never
said that.
Oh,
I thought it was a
Alex
joke.
said that. All right.
I mean, like, we could agree that it does say that, but I was
my
kidding.
God.
Alex said that before. Never
I
mind.
I didn't.
Okay,
that wasn't
forget
me.
I was rolling with it. Whatever. I was yes-anding the situation. I'm sorry.
Anywho, this is a good time to look at your abilities, perhaps. And if none of you feel like any of your abilities apply, let me know. Or if one of you actually wants to come up with a logical cover story, not the plumber that they call late at night right as they're about to close, let me know.
I have 2 that might work.
I
so
can
have
point somewhere
negatives.
nearby and say, "What's that over there?"
Huh. I don't
that
think any
actually
of
an
my
ability you
abilities.
have?
That's what
work.
it says. I then
Where are
roll
we?
attentiveness. But I don't have attentiveness.
You don't have attentiveness, which slightly increases your chance of failure at that, but that is an idea. Let's hear alternate proposals.
It's tentatively, I can just go, "Look, a goat!"
Can we pretend to be concerned citizens?
Sure, absolutely.
5 concerned
we all
citizens
roll
who
out
rolled
of a
up in a
van.
red van.
Well, they're all looking at each other. They don't necessarily see where you approach from. But Brian, were you about to describe an ability or something?
You know what? Unbound. If something is in your way or holding you back, relax your body and roll subtlety.
Okay.
So maybe
That-
I'll hold
that
on
is
to that
for-
if we can't.
That's for like literal physical obstacles, like walls and doors and
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
Not a person.
Not people who are. You're trying to get rid of these people, explain away the situation. You also haven't determined the anomaly. Maybe talking to them could determine what the anomaly is. But
I'll just walk up to somebody and go, "What's going on here?"
Occam's razor, give it a go. I think let's go for
Yeah.
it.
You guys walk up. Mac, posing as just people on a evening walk, and Mac greets these people, and the young man with the injured palm, as he's having gauze wrapped around it by one of the EMTs, sitting in the back of the ambulance, says, I was just cleaning up the deli slicer at the end of the day, and I don't know, I just sliced my hand right open. Right through the towel and everything. It was the strangest thing.
That's rough, buddy.
How anomalous.
Sounds like a rookie mistake.
How long have you been in the business?
The older guy, the dad, chimes in. He's like, well, I opened this deli 30 years ago.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Italian.
He's been with us for a couple. He grew up in this deli. He should know better. So he's like, I clean it up every night. I don't know. I don't really know what happened.
I feel like I might know people in an Italian deli. I feel like I might frequent this spot.
Like, in the real world? Oh, no, okay.
No, my character.
Oh, it's entirely possible. I have things I can roll that might make that sort of thing happen.
I did say that I really liked this deli.
Unless it's already stated or something comes up as a mechanic, you don't know these people, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. So I can't just say,
I mean,
I probably frequent this place. So
you've heard of the deli. You may have been here, but you don't know these people on a personal level.
No, okay. I've always wanted to try Falcons. Well, maybe once you get the blood cleaned up, we'll come back and give it a shot.
Y'all serve night lunch?
As you're working on that, you see the EMTs working on his hand, starting to look a little panicked, like they can't quite get the bleeding to stop.
Oh boy.
They're like, I don't know. I thought I got it. We'll get it. I don't think we did take a minute, but I think we can get it.
I don't think they got it.
Back to the owner guy, real quick.
Yeah.
Can I be like, hey, my cousin owns a deli. Out in, I don't know where are we? You didn't say you said we don't know where we are in the country. Doesn't matter. My cousin owns a deli out in Brooklyn. I worked there. For years when I was a kid. You mind if I take a look at the slicer? If I can see what's going on with it? Just trying to find a way in the door.
Why? No, we're close. But
What's that over there?
I could really help you out, though.
I'll distract them.
Make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Something that way. And then
do you want to go for that, John? Do you want to use one of your abilities?
Yeah. What's that over there?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I also have something, but
let's hear you out. Go ahead.
Well, mine is the threat of your gun is so great that even the mundane can sense it. Make your options clear and roll presence.
You want to threaten them?
That's what it says.
I just want them to look the other way so some of you can go inside.
When in doubt, let's
go
John
with John's
do his thing
suggestion.
first.
All right, so what do I have to do here? I roll my 6d4.
So yeah, quick explanation for you and for the audience. So your anomaly it falls into one of several categories. Yours is in the catalog category, and one of your abilities is what's over there. That's what it's called. Mm-hmm. And you point and you roll, and if you do the good on the roll, then you create a distraction, essentially, right?
Yes.
So the way every roll in Triangle Agency works is you're always going to roll 6 d4s, which is weird, but very unique
64?
mechanic. 6 long pause d4. And what you're doing, because everything is triangle themed in Triangle Agency, is we're looking for 3s. Every 3 that you get is a better type of success.
I got trees.
Hey, that's the best kind of success.
That's a triangle.
That is basically this version's of a critical, which is called Triscendence.
Oh.
Which means we ignore the fact that you don't even have attentiveness as a stat. You did it. So, we'll come around to specifically what the Triscendence does. First of all, it means you generate no chaos, so I don't get to talk about chaos right now. Let's look at your ability. On a success, you create an object where you're pointing. It can be any mundane thing you can imagine that fits comfortably and harmlessly inside the space you're outside, but can only feature details or information you would know. So you can't make up a completely illogical new thing, or you can't make up a secret thing that someone has. For each additional 3, you may add another object nearby. So interesting thing there. For each additional 3, you rolled 3 3s. You can make 3 things.
Okay.
John, where are you pointing?
I'm going to point down the street like a block away.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a... Does this actually create an object, or is it like an illusion?
This creates real things.
I'm going to have...
Create a nuke.
Mm-hmm. No. I don't know that I would call that a mundane thing.
A tactical
game terms,
nuclear warhead is not mundane.
In game terms, it is, because it's not anomalous, but, like, let's maybe not.
I was going to say a meteorite impacts the street.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, yeah. But like a small one.
Oh, I didn't say an asteroid. There is
No, I hear you.
Bang and a flash, and it hits the center of the intersection. And then
it burns all their faces off.
No,
like
it's not where they are. It's a block away. It's fine.
And then you'll explode.
And it's nighttime. There's not a lot of cars.
I just summoned a meteorite. That's sick. And then I need 2 more things that happen.
That's so cool.
A car comes racing into the deli.
A geyser of water starts shooting up from where it hit.
I think you're misunderstanding the definition of the word object.
A geyser of water. I summon it.
I don't think
I'm
that's
a waterbender now.
Per se, so much as it is a phenomenon.
Okay, so fine. The meteorite is an object.
How about like 2 cop cars or something that like?
I'm trying to think of like what would draw their attention over there. If like, maybe the cops show up and start ushering people away from the general area.
Well, I mean that's certainly gonna happen anyway. But yeah.
But not us, because they're cops that I created.
Well, you can't create people, but
but
you can create cop cars, and the EMTs would be intrigued by that, certainly.
So
and they'll
2 cop cars spawn with no one in.
Yeah, literally, you can do that. 2 cop cars spawn, and also a big rock. The rock crushes the cop cars. No one is hurt because no one is in them. The EMTs, however, assume that people were hurt, and they rush over.
We gotta save them.
It's like, well,
there's nobody here.
So I'm gonna say that you have gotten all the EMTs all the way over there. If you leave them be, they're not. They're kind of taken care of, right? They're not even gonna be loose ends. They're so preoccupied with this mystery that whatever, right?
What mystery? A meteorite landed on a car.
Wasn't the one guy bleeding out?
Yes, we'll get to that. The father his attention is sort of divided. He's very easily distractible by any mundane thing you can come up with. And the son is still sitting in the back of the ambulance. He's obviously not in a position to help anyone, but he's looking that way very much.
So the father's attention is divided, the son is in an ambulance, and the Holy Spirit is...
activated.
In attack position?
Holy Spirit.
I make the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit, activate.
So yeah, you could use another ability if you want, or you could just find some mundane excuse to maybe get the dad to talk to the son, get them occupied with each other, and then go in the deli, like whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. Would the EMTs have moved the ambulance with the son in the back, thus drawing the father away? The driver is not one of the EMTs.
Yeah, actually, yes. I will say that yes. That's better, John.
Can I negotiate just all of these people a block away?
Yes, you did good on your roll. I'll say that yes. In order to tend to the situation, they drive the ambulance. The father gets in to tend to his son, as you would do. And they're all down a block away now.
All right.
Circling back real quick, the appropriate choice of words, to the Triscendants.
So triangling around.
You did the good roll. You have a choice of 3 things you can do. You could add any number of 3s to this roll, kind of unnecessary because you generated enough objects to create the distraction you wanted. You can replenish 3 spent QAs. You haven't spent any because you haven't rolled poorly. Or you can receive 3 commendations. You're gonna receive 3 commendations.
Woo! Fuck yeah! All right, great. Marcus, you want to go check that thing out?
I'm already in the door.
Great.
Yeah, you can go in the deli.
I'll watch out here, make sure they don't come back.
Yeah, so you're in here. You assume that the anomaly is the deli slicer. Somehow you've gotten in here without generating any chaos. So you're in a good position.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Melly.
They never locked the door because they were too distracted.
Like us.
And like I said, lights are halfway off. It's like, halfway cleaned up. They're in the middle of closing down shop for the night, right? And you hear in the back, behind the counter, you hear what you can only assume is the sound of the deli slicer going shh, 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 just kind of sliding back and forth.
Oh.
Trying to make like a whirling noise.
It's like, I don't know, it's an old-fashioned.
Can I try unplugging it?
It's something you plug in.
Real quick. So you've got it into a position where you could just shoot it. You've got it lined up to end the mission right now, right? As we established, you can just shoot it with the ripple gun and call it a night. But since you've done good so far, no one's hurt or anything, you should probably try to capture it. As established, you cannot just simply capture something. So let me see.
As part of our training,
What training?
where we taught that for all intents and purposes, anomalies are things and
They're
What do you mean?
objects.
like are
Objects, they're not
are they
people.
objects or
They can take any form. Right now, the only thing in here behaving in any sort of anomalous way is the deli slicer. So it's probably that. So if you look on page 27, but I'll just read it to you as well. There's 3 ways to make an anomaly capturable. You can satisfy it, whatever you think it wants. You try to figure it out. You can, satisfy whatever emotion or whatever it is that it is trying to do, whatever objective. You can convince it that what it is doing is counterproductive to what it wants, which just results in it being confused. Or you can completely remove the source of whatever it is focusing on, thus making it sad, and thereby making it capturable.
Aww.
So you've got this deli slicer. It is occasionally,
mindlessly slicing.
very occasionally slicing back and forth. Yeah, it's a very, like I said, very minor, very non-threatening.
I take a big piece of prosciutto and I put it in the deli slicer.
Uh-huh.
I let it
There you
slice.
go, buddy. Chop, chop.
It seems like it wants to slice.
It does want to slice. This is a point where I will say that we are in a little bit of trouble again. As you go to slice it, or rather, you're holding this big sausage, this big salami, whatever, and
Prosciutto.
you go to put, you got to put one end of it in, and almost as if it's like a wood chipper, you feel it pulling you in.
Oh god.
So you will be harmed significantly if you don't intervene in some way. You can't seem to let go of the Schmeat. What do you do?
I just look for the power cord.
This is one of those things where someone needs to use an ability. Does anyone have any sort of protective abilities? Look at your abilities.
I have an ability that
hold on.
might
Wait. I have when something tries to hurt you, fire your gun.
Okay. It is trying to hurt you. You're gonna roll, you don't have the initiative stat, which is the relevant one here, but yeah, give me 6d4. Tell me how many 3s you get.
I can also change the gravity in the room if we need to.
I'm not in the room.
Oh,
I'm
good.
outside.
Yeah.
Great.
just crush it with
That is,
gravity called a day.
That's 1-3.
That is 1-3, and you don't have initiative, which is the relevant feature here. You have a 0 in initiative, which means that you have -1 essentially to initiative rolls. So that's no 3s, which is a failure.
Goodbye, guys.
So first
I'm
of all, a
going in the
couple
wood
things
chipper.
happen. First of all, you generate 6 chaos, because you generate 1 chaos for every failed die.
Do I keep track of that, or do you keep track of that?
That's on my end. It's a
Okay.
resource for me. That's like a meta resource that I can spend to make the anomaly do stuff.
I just
And let's see. On a failure, you misfire. Something or someone important to you is damaged, and the original attack against you proceeds as planned. I'm gonna say that you miss, and you fire at the front window of the deli. By the way, real quick, what is your gun? We call it a gun, but it's an anomalous object that lives inside you that has features not dissimilar to a gun. So what is it?
It's a Nintendo DS from 2004.
Okay.
It's the fat DS, not the DS
You
Lite.
pull out your DS, and where does this
clunker?
blast? Where does the blast come out of? Which port does the blast come out of? Does it come out of the screen?
The Game Boy Advance cartridge.
The Game Boy cartridge hole.
The one on the front.
On the bottom.
Bottom front.
Yeah. Yeah. You attempt to do that, but your hand is shaking too much, and you fire it out the window, shattering the window. You'll need to deal with those loose ends of the attention you're gathering for that, perhaps at a later moment. But for now, you are hurt by the Deli Slicer.
Seeing that he's lost control and he's getting hurt, I'm gonna take out the ripple gun and just shoot the thing.
Hang on, we can do that in a second, but first we have to get hurt.
Oh God.
Does anyone have an ability that can interrupt me here? I don't think so, but
I have the anti-gravity one. But I don't know if that would
like
necessarily
specifically
help.
prevent one harm from happening. Does anyone have that?
No.
When something might touch or hurt you, you can say missed and roll duplicity.
That's you.
Can I not transfer that
No,
to somebody else?
no. Because Gerard is not you.
I have an ability where I can try and put it to sleep.
Okay, yeah, it's not going to interrupt this. So, when you are harmed, the Triangle Agency's life insurance policy kicks in. The full policy is on page 47 of the rulebook, if you'd like to see it.
47.
So, one harm, which is the most common unit of damage, 1 point of harm, is how much HP a human has.
And where is that?
Your humans. Nowhere on the sheet, because you don't need to keep track of it, because you only have one. If you don't have it, you're dead.
Okay.
When
You're
harmed,
dead already?
No, you as an agent can expend 1 quality assurance per point of harm. 1 in this case. And thus, you'll be fine. The attack or effect still happens to you, and onlookers will see it happen. Fortunately, there are no onlookers other than your companions right now. But the agency transports the result of that harm somewhere else. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing.
This is a Makima situation.
It's a little bit of a Makima situation.
Damn. Is that a spoiler? I feel like that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, So yeah, your whole arm falls into this deli slicer. It is cut into ribbons. You pull your hand out, and before you, it fully reseals, healed as if nothing had ever happened. Gerard, I don't think you're gonna run through all of them, so it doesn't super matter. Where are you following me? These over here, these quality assurances, you just spend one of these.
The blocks.
Yeah,
So
just delete one of the blocks. Yep. Simplicity, dynamism, or professionalism. Or what you have.
Let's get rid of professionalism because we're not professional. So just delete. There we go.
Consummate amateur at this point.
So yeah, 2 problems in front of you. 1, you've realized you cannot fucking touch the deli slicer, and apparently one prosciutto is not enough to satisfy it.
It wants blood.
I can't believe it. And there's problem number
also,
2. There's blood everywhere.
Well, no, actually, genuinely no. But there was blood everywhere anyway from the young man who sliced his hand open.
I feel like there would be significantly more blood because my entire hand got shredded off.
But that was canceled out by time.
Oh,
magic.
so all the damage got canceled.
Didn't happen.
Got it.
Problem number 2 is you broke the window. So if anyone has an immediate fix for breaking the window, that would be great.
I do not.
Nope.
I have one called.
Yeah, I do not.
You might also like. I'm not sure. It says hold an object small enough. Never mind, small enough to carry.
The glass shards are small enough to carry.
I mean,
What is it doing?
technically,
It
I
says
can
the object
carry a
changes.
window that I could then.
Can I try my nap time ability to put it to sleep?
Let's see. I think this doesn't work on the anomaly on account of the fact that it's a deli slicer. Deli slicers don't sleep.
Okay, then I'll just try and clean up the blood then.
No, the blood's gone.
Again,
There's
blood
no
not here. No unaccounted for blood, I should say.
Alex, can I ask a question that may come in handy?
You can ask a question.
Yes. So for something like that, is it potential, like if we were to ever face an anomaly like a computer that like is a machine but technically could like go to sleep per se, would that work?
I will answer that question if it comes up. I don't know.
Okay. Because I don't know.
But I like where your head's at.
Yeah. I wanted to ask because I was just like, you said that you said it can't sleep, but I was just like, but wait a minute, technically like turning the power off, could that make it go to sleep? I don't know.
I want to throw some gabagool at it. From a distance.
We already tried that.
I'm doing it from a distance.
Try throwing meat into it. I will say, you didn't try throwing any meat into it today. You could try that.
Alright, I'll just start chucking some gabagool at it.
You
Can I
throw
chuck
some
some
meat
roast
into it,
beef?
it slices it up nice and thin, and that's cool. That's fine. It slows down a little bit.
Alright, we're just gonna
Okay,
we're
we're
just
getting
gonna
somewhere.
keep feeding it.
Let's try roast beef next. That one gets messy and maybe
Sure,
it'll
yeah.
gum up the works.
You guys realize that perhaps feeding it, just carefully at a slight distance, might satiate it, and sure enough it does. It takes like half the meat in the deli to do it, but
We should
But it
just
worked.
use cheese to block it up. We'll get all
Ooh, damn, we
constipated.
should have.
Maybe it's lactose
Nonetheless.
intolerant.
Nonetheless, you do satisfy the anomaly, and it is briefcaseable.
All right. I'm ready.
Alright, got the briefcase.
Pack it in,
Meat.
lads. Let's go.
Yeah, you open it up, and without you even having to do anything, it just sort of spirals in. It, like a
Pokemon.
It's
It
like
yeah,
Pokemon
you know what?
Phantom.
Not unlike a Pokeball. Yeah.
I'm gonna catch them all because it's a meat slicer.
Advanced Thermos, fucking the vacuum from Luigi's Mansion. I mean, you get it.
Ghostbusters. It's,
Ghostbusters.
Ethereal monster trapped
Genie.
in box. It's fine.
Genie in a
Itty bitty
bottle.
living space.
Iron flask.
You do that. You do still have this broken window situation to deal with. That will create 2 loose ends if you don't deal with it when the Deli people come back and realize that
Okay.
something is amiss. So
Is there any extra tarp anywhere
So-
that we can like?
Can we
Well,
blame
that
it
wouldn't
on
fix
the
the window.
meteor?
That's what I was gonna say, John. Can you put another thing of the meteor inside the
no.
deli to make it look?
No, I was just gonna say it was the aftershock.
you'd have to roll the ability again. But
I was just gonna say it was the aftershock that just broke the other window.
So I have another one called Your Best Self. Open a container large enough to fit you entirely inside, and I roll duplicity. On a success, an alternate version of you is inside. They have one particular skill that is useful to your current situation. I can choose glass repair.
Oh.
you want
That's-
to conjure the alternate universe version of you where you work for Safe Light.
Yes.
Safe light repair. Safe light replace.
I think they're only windshields, but
Did I
same
stutter?
concept, I guess.
Let me give it a try.
You could do that. Well, what do you want the container to be? There's certainly containers in a deli
Um,
that could fit a person in them. What is it?
Is there like a garbage can outside?
I think you could find one inside.
Yeah.
if, you
If
think.
there's like a chest freezer or a garbage can, something that a man fits in.
There would be like one of those, like one of those big chest freezers where for ice cream that you see at
Yeah.
delis. It'd be like one of those.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let me roll.
All right, 64.
64.
Really cold.
I got 2 3s,
2 3s.
and I have 3 duplicity.
You do generate chaos, but the anomalies take care of, so it's not going to do anything. If you'd like to, hang on real quick. If you'd like to spend any of your duplicity, you can make it so that I generate a little bit less chaos.
So I would.
But you might as well do it. It's the end
do
of the
I
mission.
gain duplicity back?
In between missions, yeah.
Okay, so it goes back to default.
It goes
then
back to 3.
then I will spend 1. Then I have 3 3s.
Okay, that doesn't make it natural, but yes. So you only generate 3 chaos. I have 9. Oh.
And a magical glass repairman pops out of this freezer and fixes the window.
He
Yeah.
just pops out of the freezer like,
Yeah, you pull
hello,
out a
glass
clone
repair.
of yourself,
Hello, Marcellus. Hello, Marcellus.
and he's like, yeah, here by the window? All right, yep, I'll take care of that. And you can be on your way. All loose ends accounted for.
He'll disappear in an
Damn.
hour. It's fine.
So a very successful first mission. I'll I'm going to hang on to that 9 chaos, and I'll use it at a later time. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
I don't think it'll help us later.
That's such a fucking like JoJo ability you have. Like, that's like a obscure stand.
I
that
have
can
the
just do
stand.
that.
It's me, Steve.
I summon an alternate dimension version of myself.
I
with this one
summoned an
specific
alternate
skill.
dimensional version of myself. This one can fix windows. This one is a
It's
Gundam
everything
pilot.
everywhere all at once, except for things other than Kung Fu.
My God.
This one is a scout
Anyway.
sniper.
Let's start wrapping down. So, mission accomplished. You head back to the agency. We'll deal with full proper downtime in the next session. But what we got to do at the end here is fill out the mission report.
Okay.
So if you guys come over to the mission report on the Google Sheet, you can follow along with me. Audience, I'll have a version of it for you.
Guys, you can leave out the part where my hand gets sliced off. You can just leave that part out.
All right.
So, alias for the anomaly. What are we calling it?
Slicey McSlicerton.
I was gonna say the ham cutter.
The Bartholomew Butcher.
The
You-
Butcher.
You guys can fill this. You can check this out.
Ham machine.
The case of the Deli debauchery.
You guys write it. Fill out the alias, the behavior. Guess what its focus and domain are. Focus is like what you think its point was, and domain is where it lived. That's all that is.
Oh, I have no idea what that means.
What means?
It's focused into like where it lived.
Well, it lived
It
in
lived
the
in
Deli, John.
Falcon's Deli.
Okay, well, I thought maybe we meant where it was from.
No.
What was its focus? Cause chaos.
Murder.
No. That's all anomalies, John. You have to be more specific.
Well, you didn't say that, so
I would say focus would be slicing.
Must
Of all-
Wasn't that the
slice
behavior?
meat.
I thought the behavior would be the
Sure,
slice.
sure. They can sometimes be almost exactly the same. It'll be a little more different in some other missions, but here I think that's a fair description. No loose ends, which is great.
yeah.
And
Where do we put all the meat that it's sliced?
if you want to write anything else you can think of, you can put it in the agent commentary box.
I probably would have potentially cleaned up the meat.
Question:
Oh,
is
I
that
didn't
other
mean
guy
to.
going to be okay now that we've captured the anomaly, or is he still bleeding?
I think he'll be fine. I'm not going to call him a loose end. I'm going to say that, the EMTs eventually realized no one is in those cop cars, and, or they got out in time, whatever. We'll figure it out. And yeah, they'll just go back to taking care of the young man. They'll drive him to the hospital.
I mean,
To
you,
get him properly
you did
stitched 'cause they
just
couldn't
kind of
handle it.
say, they were like, oh, I thought I had that taken care of. I thought it might have been like a supernatural wound.
No, it's just really bad.
Oh, okay. All right. He just put his hands in a fucking deli slicer. Okay.
It's just beyond what they could handle. He was just overconfident, the EMT.
Crazy. All right. Works for me.
Okay, and then a couple things that I need to take care of when we finish the mission.
I would say John's the MVP of the mission.
Well, it's up to math. So, first we figure out, we'll do the MVP first. It's whoever had the most, where is this? The most commendations
Well, that's me.
Which-
It's probably John.
is John with 3. We need to figure out if anyone goes into probation, and I don't think I missed any demerits. Alex didn't talk to anyone, so she didn't say anyone's name.
Nope.
Brian didn't attempt to solve a problem the same way twice. I don't think Paul touched anything living.
Nope.
I don't think Bartholomew talked about feelings. And I don't think Marcellus left any questions unanswered.
I was
or
definitely
sat
feeling
down.
I almost was left-handed at one point, but
So yeah, no demerits, so there is no
Woo!
probation. The rest of you are in participation.
yay, participation trophies. Can I have my participation trophy be a gold deli slicer?
Man, I don't get any commendations for having the idea to chuck the meat at it.
And then because you were successful, where is it? I think you all get some commendations.
Captured is we all get 3.
You all get 3.
Oh.
So
So
give me a
I'm up
second.
to 6.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you all have 3. John has 6.
Means I'm twice as good at you.
Because I can summon my glassmaker self from the glassmaker dimension.
Okay. Final mission grade. We're gonna go. Actually, I'll do that last.
C+.
You mean we nailed
So
it?
no one's on probation, so I don't need to read what happens there. Mission MVP to John. On your sheet, on your character sheet.
Ooh.
Scroll down to the work-life balance. There's those 3 tracks: competency, reality, and anomaly. So you, for being the MVP, get to put 1 tick in the competency box for free. Put a little X in that first box.
Okay.
That doesn't have any immediate effect, but filling that up will have effects.
I guess every 3 of them will have an effect.
The rest of you, for being in the participation category, no one's in probation, so we won't talk about that. The rest of you being in participation. Your relationships, where you have your relationship name, and then all 3 of them, and they have like their own little meters. Everybody gets to tick 1 of them up for free. Pick 1. Good things happen when you get to 9. Bad things happen when you get to 0.
Do I get one of those or no?
You do not. You get the free competency track for being MVP.
Okay.
I take some of the sliced gabagool and I give it to my boy Giuseppe.
Yeah, I believe that is everything taken care of. So, final mission grade. Mission accomplished fully. You made a little bit of a mess. You didn't technically create any loose ends. We're going to call that an A-.
Woo!
Yay!
Look at us!
Huzzah!
Hey, I'll
Which
take a
is a very
92
good
for my
first
for
mission.
my first exam.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
There is room for improvement, but not much. John,
Yes.
one more thing for you as the MVP.
Yeah.
Besides getting the 1 free box under competency track, which we'll find out what that means later as you get higher up in it. You also get a second benefit as the MVP. You may wear the Socks of Success.
Ooh.
Socks of Success change seasonally. The general manager and the other members of the field team will determine the current design. Guys, what do the Socks of Success look like this season?
Well, it's summer.
They have pineapples on them.
Yes.
I was gonna say palm trees, maybe.
Palm
It's like
trees,
dunks.
pineapples, and flamingos.
I like the pineapples. I think it's pineapples, but the sort of crisscross lattice of the pineapples is made of the Triangle Agency red triangle logo.
Yo,
Ooh.
yes.
Very clever.
And it's wearing sunglasses.
All right.
White rimmed sunglasses, because red and white, right?
Sure, yeah.
I guess
tracks.
Daddy needed a new pair of socks, but that's fine.
Socks of success. Socks of success.
What does this mean?
It means you're wearing the Socks of Success, John.
Okay.
You got the
Free
trophy.
socks. Do we trade the same pair around, or do we each get our own and we just can't wear them if we're not doing good?
Yeah, did the last person of Athlete's Foot who wore these, like,
That is proprietary information.
Huh.
Oh.
proprietary to know if they're cleaned.
And yeah, we'll pick up proper with the full downtime procedure and another mission next time on Dragon Ball Z. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Woo!
We did it, and no one died.
Oh,
Gerard died
Yet.
for like 5 seconds and then got better.
I got
I
better.
got better.
Die. You don't immediately
better.
die when you lose an arm, okay?
You were gonna.
You
Anyway,
bleed out first.
check in, as we do at the end of the first episode of a season where we're playing a new game. How are we liking it so far? How do you guys feel about Triangle
It's
Agency?
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I like it. Well, because we're
It's very
ridiculous.
crazy. It's a lot.
I summoned a
It's a
meteor
lot.
and myself.
in one game. In
For sake
one
of technicality, it's just a big rock that fell from like 80 feet, but yes.
Mm.
And then I tried to
hey.
shoot a deli slicer and failed.
Oh, I'm really hoping you would say boulder, because I was going to say it's not just a boulder, it's a rock, but you said rock. So
I
I
said
guess
rock.
it's
It's a
I
rock.
do like the games where we talk through what happens versus.
It's a very
You know,
creative game.
yeah,
yeah,
I like
that's-
the creativeness of it.
I like the yes and aspect of it.
The over insistence on triangle themed everything, including rolling only d4s and looking for 3s instead of 4s, is
Yeah,
and a crit being 3 instead of 6.
A quite pleasant
Um,
attention to detail.
It's very good, very nice.
I also love the Google Sheet, how it just flows.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
That-
fan creation. I should give them a shout out. Where is it?
That makes me happy. Makes my brain happy.
Shout out to Chris Fisher, Haley Mills, and Robert Joseph for their work on the Triangle Agency Interactive Mission Tracker. That's what we're using. It's a big fancy Google Sheet. I think you can get to through their Discord server for anyone listening. The Haunted Table Discord has it.
It makes my brain happy.
Outstanding work, everyone that worked.
Yeah,
on
it's a
this.
really good spreadsheet. Anyway, we'll as we do, we'll have full thoughts after our long play at the end of the last episode. But for now, stick around. Make sure you're subscribed. These episodes, as I said at the beginning, are every 2 weeks on Mondays, unless you are a YouTube member, in which case you can watch them on Sundays. Stick around. We have other stuff. We have a show called the Developer Showcase, where we invite game devs on to play one-shots with us. I'm working on a cyberpunk game called Bite the Hand. There's a link for that in the description. A bunch of other little things going on. Join our Discord server. Talk to each other. Comments. Have fun. High five. See you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.